Here's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you draw your quarterback? Make sure you see your guys open before you deliver.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
He'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he's able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Back to throw again. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. A try here for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
The score, Bears 7, Packers 0.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Their own 13-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 9 now. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
Down there, but it's incomplete. The Packers at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5,
and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
On now is the Packers punter. Back deep is Tutu Atwell. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This will be fielded at the 17. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bears take over.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Barber. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Justin Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Herbert off the bootleg, rolling to his left. He finds his target, Allen. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Herbert now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff left, Barber. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. Stiff-armed him. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He'll buy some time right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Herbert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. You don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
He finds his man complete. That's Fletcher. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down. 21-0 our score after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Let's go.
Throwing Jones. Open man is Higgins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To Jefferson on the slant. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now Jones. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle they go. Fletcher. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept you in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Chicago. Sam Laporta, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, hey.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Jones throw complete there to Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Gold River! Gold River!
Looking to throw. Jones. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Pushes past him, runs through the contact. And some room to work. And they work this out past the 25. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He finds his man complete. That's Fletcher. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And he's got this to Jefferson. But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the end zone at the 2. What a spectacular return. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's Spears on second down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Herbert off of play action. He'll check this one down to Barber. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Barber on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Once again, it's Barber. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Barber. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Herbert going to change the look. On 2nd down, Barber looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here comes Barber. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A run up the middle with Barber. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Barber, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And the Packers first down.
Jones now on first down. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Ready.
They'll run here with Barber. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Fletcher, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. A good pickup there, 22. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
Flick right, flick right, flick right.
Off play action. Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Bears will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And now this is either a fake or their coach is delusional or both here. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Now this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal.
Hands it off out of the gun.
A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Spears.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this.
Hey, Nat, what's cooking?
I call with good news, Cap.
I like the sound of that. What kind of good news we talking?
Well, as we predicted, your play on the field this season has some high-profile brands looking to get you in their gear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. The sneaker world has taken an interest in you.
Am I getting my own kicks?
I can see that in the future. But first, why don't you tell me which brand you want to rep?
Can't go wrong with a classic. I'd be happy to rep this style.
Okay, great. Let's make this happen.
Natalie Day, coming through in the clutch. Appreciate you.
Keep up the good work.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll keep our eye on Aziz Al-Shaiber.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The NFL's second leading rusher in 2022. Here's Derrick Henry.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 16 carries, 130 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Well, the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Henry up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Schultz eluding the pressure right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And we'll see how the rookie can bounce back after the interception on the opening drive. It's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
A first down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Titans had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You look at this Colt defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hopkins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
One of the things you're hoping for when you're running drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out. They go play action here on 1st down. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
He's still on his feet.
Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He hooked up on the last drive with DeAndre Hopkins for the touchdown. And now set to go here again. 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Schultz.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Schultz. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
That is caught. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Operating from the gun, Schultz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Looking to throw, Schultz. And his throw is incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on second down, Schultz.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
We haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He gets this one to Burks.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Off the play fake, Schultz.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shreds the tackle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Schultz steps away to his left.
Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception. And with that pick six a moment ago, they surrendered the lead. So now
throwing after the interception. Schultz.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's second down.
Looking to throw. Schultz.
He's going to look downfield for Henry.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw. Schultz.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. A pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Tennessee offense set to go again.
Looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. 3rd down. Schultz. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort. That was a long shot, but they did get one final.
It's week 6 of the NFL.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Off-play action. Schultz. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Again to Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Off the play fake. Schultz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. And look at this Baltimore defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game. And they
throwing on first down. Schultz dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Henry running right. And he stopped immediately there. Now a second and 10. Looking to throw. Schultz buying time to his left. This pass deep for Okonkwo. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Running from the gun with Henry. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. On fourth down, Schultz being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And this 10-play drop. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point. And not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
On first down, Schultz. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On first and 10, Schultz. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the Ravens' 8-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans post the first. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over. They begin with Henry. Oh, fighting off the defender. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense. Draw play. This is Henry. And he's brought down, getting this
this one after about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Throwing on 1st down, Schultz. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dig.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Schultz. And that is incomplete. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's playing well. Throwing to start the drive. Schultz. And brought in downfield by Burks. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Schultz.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Schultz. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at this.
The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Schultz. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Derrick Henry, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Moore, the man in motion. motion.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run.
On 1st and 10, Schultz. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hopkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Throwing on 1st down. Schultz flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw. Schultz. Go to the right here and finding Burks. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in London. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Schultz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Off play action. Schultz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Chigakakro. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Titans.
Out come the Titans now.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Powering forward. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the bootleg. Schultz sliding out of the pocket. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, Schultz. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Schultz.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George.
The Titans now just about ready to take over.
Throwing on 1st down. Schultz. And his throw here is incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Schultz. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Schultz.
And he completed to Okonkwo.
It'll be a pickup at 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Schultz forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
That is intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of now.
And what a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least, I guess, if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't